Hello there, it's Tania Gabrielle, Wealth Astro-Numerologist. Welcome to your weekly Astro-Numerology forecast for December 2nd through the 8th. This forecast is for all signs. We cover selected highlights in the astrology and numerology for the next week, beginning with Wednesday, December 4th. This is a big day because we have 3 transits. We have Mercury opposite Jupiter, and Mercury is now retrograde. And Jupiter is the sign that rules Sagittarius, where Mercury is retrograding in. So this is a hugely dynamic meeting, and it can indicate some changes in your life, including professional changes or just changing your mindset to be more aligned with optimism. You just have to guard against over-optimism because of the opposition. So bring it all into balance, listen to your intuition, and know that also business transactions are favored at this time. Just know because of the retrograde, you need to cover the small details after the Mercury retrograde is over, which is December 15th. The Sun squares Saturn, that's the second of 3, and this is very much about dissipating any tendency to waste time or procrastinate and getting to work, and knowing that your self-confidence is boosted when you are willing to take your responsibilities. And the third transit is Venus sextile Neptune. Neptune's in Pisces, of course, its own sign. This is a very romantic day. It feels artistic, creative, idealistic, and your imagination really gets a major boost. Now, the next important event is on the 6th of December, on Friday. That's when Mars stations retrograde in Leo, a fire sign. Mars is, of course, a fire planet. And it stays there until February 23rd. It will retrograde into Cancer eventually. Every 25 months or so, Mars stations retrograde, and the retrograde usually lasts around 80 days. So it's, every 2 years, that's not very often. So Mars is the planet of passion and fire, and so when it retrogrades, you want to breathe deeply because you need to take time out from moving forward and acting. You need to sleep on it more, meaning not decide things very quickly, because really your creative imagination, inspiration, and instinct are really fired up to go within, not so much to go without. So your passions are intensified. They're returning, though, to creative projects or certain hobbies that are reconnecting you to your heart that you already started. This is a retrograde, so you're returning to something. Now, you may be more easily irritated during this time, so you really have to have healthy outlets for Mars, and that usually means moving your body in some way. So if there are any underlying anger issues that you're holding, it's really important that you allow the origins of the anger to be healed at this time. That means, getting in touch with it. And also, of course, with Mars retrograde, you may rekindle an old flame or think about doing so. Guard against impatience and always let your heart guide you during this time. Very, very important. And then finally, on the 7th of December, we have Venus entering Aquarius and conjuncting Pluto. Remember, Pluto just entered Aquarius and will be at 0 degrees, and Venus will be at 0 degrees. And so while she enters Aquarius, she forms this amazing connection, which is so deep in terms of love and attraction and feeling connected to people in general, especially friends. You feel more deep, you feel more passionately engaged, and you seek out beauty in everyone and everything. And this 0 degrees conjunction in Aquarius is a reminder that there are 4 more planets that are entering new signs in 2025. And this is unheard of, that all the outer planets are entering new signs within about 7-8 months of each other. That is a major shift in the making. And so the 2025 version of my 11th annual Ultimately forecast is going to go very, very deeply into what this shift actually is, why it's so important. And of course, we're going to look during the live stream at your sun sign, moon sign, and your rising sign forecast for 2025. Watch a short video at 2025forecast.com. This is a powerful virtual event. Like I said, it's the 11th one. It takes place on December 13th, on Friday the 13th. And if you can't make it, of course, we'll have an instant access replay for the whole year. And all the PDFs are included. So I hope to see you there. There'll be a Q&A as well. So check out all the details at 2025forecast.com. Have a beautiful week, and I will see you in next week's forecast.